In 2025, they're coming to the big screen like never before.
Eric, this is a
Don't worry,
pleasure.
Doc. You're the last one for today, so we could take 10, 15, 20 minutes. Who knows?
I would love that. I would love that. I would love that. How are you, Eric? Man?
I'm doing great. I'm doing great. Getting to talk to people like yourself about this movie has been truly one of the highlights of my career.
I wonder what making this out of making TV, how special this is for you. Not just for you, because you're talking to a fan. I grew up watching this. I'm a 40 years old man, and I grew up watching this. And I felt that you gave it something different, not just to the voice, also to the character. So I want to know how it's working. How pressure is this? Because you're representing a few generations of animation and people that walking around, they grew up watching this.
Yeah, just like you said, I'm one of those people. You know, I bought this necktie in 1997. So this tie is older than my son. And I would be wearing this tie even if I weren't the voices of these characters because I always say that I'm always a fan first. I'm a fan first of the Looney Tunes. And yeah, it is a big responsibility because people like yourself, they are personally attached to these characters and they remember and they hear something that brings them back to their youth, their childhood. And Mel Blanc, you know, he was the original. Mel Blanc was the first actor to voice these characters, and they've lasted 90 years with him attached all the way. I'm not making these characters up.
You know, Daffy Duck is the characters that we know, Ruben.
Yeah.
So if you're not smiling like you are now, then I am doing a bad job. And don't forget about Porky Pig. He's the my name's on the poster too.
Yeah.
That's
So yeah,
very cool.
you have to really know the characters like the back of your hand, and to be able to read scripts that have never been read by Mel Blanc or even anyone for that matter is a challenge.
For me, it has two feelings because I grew up in the Dominican Republic where I'm from, and we had a Spanish version of this. And then when I start traveling to the States and getting those VHS and everything, you start noticing the voice, and it create a character, and you try to imitate it even.
Yeah.
Uh, and how special is for you that now you have this project and not just doing one voice, you're doing the two main voices as an actor. How's that mix? How's the feeling of creating these two things? Do not things, but like do this character they've been living for over 90 years and just keep it fresh and now in 2 hours movie because when you make a show, it has to be a different mindset as an
Yep.
actor. But now, how's the mindset for you just creating this movie and having the two main characters for your voice?
Well, thank goodness I have help from people like Pete Browngardt, who's the director of the movie.
This very movie.
Yeah, also Alex Kerwan, he's one of the kind of creative executive producers on it, and they love the characters just like me. So not only am I contributing, but everyone that's like drawing, everyone that's doing the music, even the music is like a character. Everyone's working together for one goal, and that is to make people like you happy and families happy. And yeah, it is again always an honor to know that we get to push these characters forward in a 90-minute movie where we have different stakes, we have different drama and different situations that you can explore in 90 minutes that you can't do in 7 minutes, like a regular short. Those are more gag driven, more about the jokes. When you're sitting in a theater and watching these two characters like they're brothers, you know, you have to become invested, or else why bother, right?
For me, I just want to close with this. I think it's a privilege, it's a super honor talking to you because you are descendant from Filipinos. I have very good friends Filipinos. And I don't think that 50 years ago you could have this job. And this is the beauty of what we live in now, that you are an immigrant, descendant from immigrants, and you are creating such this character that represents so much for so many people.
Thank you for saying that. You know, I'm just worried that I'm going to get canceled for not being
A really a pig.
but you know, talk to my doctor. He might say otherwise. But yeah, again, if you sound like the characters, that's one thing. But to be a representative of different cultures and kind of hope to inspire people like me or people like you or people that feel like they're different or people that aren't having an opportunity and they're not heard, then if this is a story that can help inspire you, I'm very happy to do that. But also, if you're watching this or hearing it or reading it and you get a good laugh out of it, that's another thing too. So thank you for pointing that out.
You're welcome. I like you guys used to say, "That's all, folks."
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all, folks.
Eric, thank you so much, man. I appreciate it.
Thank you.